Get up. Time for skincare. Evening skincare. Get your stuff. Get up. I'm gonna start a beginner series of skincare because I want everybody to do skincare. I'm gonna go through my whole thing, but I'm gonna talk to you about what we're going to talk about with beginner skincare. We're gonna talk about toners. We're gonna talk about pH, peptides, collagen, graceful aging. Is there any way all of that can absorb? There's no way that can absorb. There is. First, why should your face be damp before you start your skincare? The reason is it absorbs better. Plain and simple. You would think there's no way that could happen by flooding your skin, and that's what we're doing. We're skin flooding. It's a term. Flooding your skin with hydrating toners to reach the ultimate hydration. There are different names for it. It's called the 7 skin method, 7 toner method, 7 layer method, K-beauty method, 10-step method, mix-in method. I don't care what method you call it, as long as you're doing some sort of method. Give it 2 weeks, you're gonna see a difference. Skin flooding is when you layer your toners one after the other. As soon as a toner hits your hands, it starts to evaporate. So the quicker you can get it on your skin, the quicker your skin absorbs it. I use about 10 toners. I think I may be at 9 because my husband stole one, which I can't be mad at him, okay? Because my husband fights me on skincare all the time, and he took my, I'm from mugwort, and I'm gonna just let him have it. I'm gonna just get another one. So I think I'm down to 9. Don't freak out. Don't scroll yet. Just stay put. You do not need 9 toners. You can even use 1. I highly suggest a hydrating toner. You don't want to use an active toner. Not that active toners are bad, because they're wonderful. Actives are great. You just don't want to flood your skin with an active toner, boom, 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 because actives exfoliate the skin. And if you over exfoliate your skin, that's how you get a damaged skin barrier. It can be fixed, it just sucks. It's gonna be itchy and dry, it's gonna be a little uncomfortable, but it can be fixed. Your skin is constantly renewing itself. That's why it's important to take care of it. You've gotta make sure that you're wearing your sunscreen, that you're keeping it protected, balancing your pH. What does that even mean? Well, pH goes between 1 and 14. Neutral being at 7. Our normal range is between like 4.7 to 5.2. We are more acidic. The lower you go, the more acidic you are. The higher you go, the more alkaline you are. So if you start getting in that high territory, that's where acne comes in. That's where eczema, psoriasis, things like that start happening. Toners help to balance your pH. Some people think toners are full of alcohol and astringent type ingredients that strip your skin, and back in the day they definitely were. Toners used to be more kind of like a treatment. Think of sea breeze. We don't use that anymore. I'm even against witch hazel. Some people may love witch hazel. I personally do not care for it. I think it's too harsh on the skin. The pH is what protects your skin barrier, protects you from the elements, the harmful rays, pollution, helps work from the inside out. So your pH is super important. Your pH changes by the second. It can change by your environment, by what foods you eat, medicine you take. It can change on a whim. So it's really important that you get to know your skin and learn your skin. This is tretinoin. Tretinoin is a synthetic form of vitamin A. It is the strongest of the retinoids. You have retinol, which is with the OL. You have retinal, which is with AL, and then you have tretinoin. It's very, very strong, and you need to start out slowly. I'm talking once a week at night. You only want to use it at night because it will create photosensitivity to the skin. So if your skin gets out in the sun and you've been using a retinoid, it will just burn your skin off and it will hurt. There is a purging phase when it comes to retinoids. It's not fun. No, it's not. But there are ways that we can make it a little easier. There's certain serums that you can use. There are ways to keep your skin moisturized because this is creating cell turnover. So when your skin starts flaking off like a lizard, that's a good thing. We want that. This is snail mucin. People either love snail mucin or they hate it. I happen to love it. It's not gross at all. It doesn't smell badly. There's nothing wrong with snail mucin. in my humble opinion. I use the Clog Snail Mucin Energy Essence. This has wild yam extract in it, and wild yam extract is just amazing for the skin. I've been using this one for a while. I used to use CosRX, and it's still a wonderful product, but I just find that I love this one better. I've recently learned that if you are allergic to dust mites, snail mucin might not be for you. So you want to always do a patch test. And I think right here is the best place to do a patch test. It starts to get red and itchy and bumpy. It's probably not the right product for you. An alternative to snail mucin could be glycerin, which is such a wonderful humectant, hyaluronic acid. Bean essence is also a wonderful alternative that also can be used as an exfoliant. I know this is a lot of product, and I know you probably feel like you're on a roller coaster right now. It's okay. It's all gonna click, I promise. You have serums and then you have ampules. Ampules are a stronger serum, a booster. Okay, think of it as a skin booster, like you're amped up, right? Ampule. Serums are treatments that target certain things. So plumps, hydrates, helps with fine lines, wrinkles. If retinoids are too strong for your skin or you're just not ready, that's okay, because there's lots of alternatives. You have resveratrol, you have bakuchiol, peptides, purified peptides. All of those will give you what you're looking for without the irritation. If you're a little on the fence about starting a retinoid, start with one of these. Eye creams. Are eye creams important? I think so. A lot of people will say, but you don't need eye cream. Well, it's because I use eye cream. And I don't ever really go on my eyelid because eyelids in general are just so sensitive. And as soon as they start to burn and get irritated, like that's it. It just takes forever to feel better. And I don't have time for that. One thing I cannot stress enough is that whatever you do to your face, please follow with your neck, chest, and your hands. I've said it a million times, but I did not focus on my neck and my chest as much as I did my face growing up. And so now I'm really like trying to work on it and get it where it needs to be. And it's a pain. So if I can save you from going through this irritation of having to play catch up with your neck, just please, whatever you do to your face, do to your neck, your chest, and your hands. I promise you're gonna thank me in 10 years. Skin tools, it's a thing. We're gonna talk about it. So many skin tools. Guasha, facial cupping. We're gonna talk about all of it. Another myth is that if you have oily skin, you don't need to or you should not moisturize your skin. No, believe it or not, oily skin needs to be moisturized, absolutely. If you have oily skin and you don't moisturize, your skin will overproduce to try to compensate for the lack of moisture. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but it's true. The gel moisturizers, the gel cream moisturizers, textures, those are best suited for oily skin or acne prone skin. But yes, all skin needs to be moisturized. Now, moisturizing and hydrating are two different things. I know, there's so much to learn. You're not greasy, you're glowing. You're not sticky, you're bouncy. All about perspective. This will all absorb realistically in about 15 to 20 minutes. That pillow does not get greasy or oily or anything. I also sleep on a silk pillowcase and I use a chest pillow because I am a side sleeper. I have tried to train myself to sleep on my back, but it is so uncomfortable to me. I just cannot do it. So we'll talk about all that too. Don't let anybody tell you that skincare isn't important or that it's out of vanity. It's certainly not. Your skin is your largest organ. It's very important that you take care of it. And don't be stressed, I got you. Evening skincare is done.